Getting to grips with the Granada real estate market. In this video, we highlight the main reasons why the colonial town of Granada in Nicaragua is attracting so much investor interest. We then follow this up by giving you an insight into future market trends and developments. So let's dive right in on why Granada is firmly on the list for investors looking to purchase real estate in Nicaragua. First, Granada is the oldest continually inhabited colonial city in the Americas. That simple fact in itself gives it a head start on its competition. But not only is it the oldest city, it also has a very coherent historic centre, something that we'll look at in a bit more detail in a moment. Third, and related to these points, Granada has high-quality colonial architecture. It's easy to fall in love with the grand colonial buildings, with their majestic proportions, their thick adobe walls, terracotta tiling, wooden pillars, heavy set beams, and shady interior courtyards. Not surprising, the vast majority of tourists who visit Nicaragua will spend some time in Granada soaking up this colonial atmosphere. And we all know how closely linked tourism and real estate markets are in countries like Nicaragua. The pattern is clear. The more tourists visit a place, the more active the real estate market, for both sales and rentals. Finally, Granada is very strategically located, at around 35 minutes from the international airport and the capital city of Managua, and smack bang in the middle of Nicaragua's tourism heartland. Attractions like the Mombacha volcano and its cloud forest, the crater lake Apoyo, and the isletas of Lake Nicaragua are on its doorstep. It's also quick and easy to get to San Juan del Sur and the southern Pacific coast. Granada has the typical layout that you'll find in most colonial cities. It's organized around a central square, the Parque Central, which is the economic, social and cultural heart of town. The development activity is radiating out from this center in all directions. You'll find the grandest buildings along the Calle La Atravesada, which is the traditional entrance road into the town. You'll also find development activity around the square and on Calle La Calzada, the main street that heads towards the lake. The direction of development towards the lake has become particularly pronounced in recent years, following the pedestrianization of Calle La Calzada. In the historic centre of Granada, which is roughly 10 blocks by 10 blocks, you'll find around 850 colonial buildings. There's a certain cachet in owning one of these grand historic structures, and they're not making any more of them. So it's no wonder that the demand continues to be strong. Colonial buildings tend to follow the same rough layout. A full colonial has a central patio surrounded completely by a courtyard. It will have 2 or 3 front rooms facing onto the street, as well as rooms towards the back. Many of these colonials have been split in half, leaving 1 or 2 doors facing the street and a half patio surrounded by a courtyard. These are called split colonials. Of course, you'll also see colonials with 2, 3 or 4 patios, some with 2 stories or even multiple stories. If you're visiting Nicaragua, make sure you spend a little bit of time in the oldest city in the Americas. And if you're interested in real estate in Granada, sign up for our owner's listings and you'll get listings delivered directly to your inbox. Happy investing!